Now, I wish this was a joke, but it's actually not a joke. It's August right now, right? It's August. What's the date today? August 6th, right? Which is, according to some Trump supporters, it means that Donald Trump is going to be reinstated as president of the United States very, very soon. First, we had the MyPillow guy, Mike Lindell. He says August 13th is the day. That's when we're going to see that. Mike Lindell says August 13th is the day. Get ready for it. Hold on to your hats, everyone.
Don't you mean hold on to your pillows?
The morning of August 13th, it'll be the talk of the world going, hurry up. Let's get this election pulled down. Let's right the right. Let's get these communists out, that have taken over. And you'll see, when I say that, and they'll say, well, what's going to happen to all the people that were involved? I don't know. Right now, the biggest concern is getting this election pulled down. Donald Trump won. I mean, it's pretty simple. Okay, and there were many down-ticket senators, too, that they did, too, and stuff. You'll find all that out.
So August 13th, everyone. Are you guys ready? August 13th is when President Trump is set to be reinstated. But now, apparently, and I'm not saying this as a joke, because law enforcement is looking. There's been a number of groups and supporters, and by the way, at CPAC, just about a week or so ago, over 50 of different Trump supporters were interviewed and believed that he was going to be reinstated. There's additional plans for them to go to the Capitol in September, where apparently that's going to be the day. So this day is in flux right now. Like, it could be August 13th. We don't know. Supporters, though, online, and so law enforcement's looking at these people because they're saying they're coming to the Capitol. And they said, January 6th, you ain't seen nothing yet. So they're going to come to the Capitol again in September to somehow, I don't know, try to install President Trump back into office. Now, Mike Lindell is now changing his tune. He's changing his tune on the date. So it was August 13th. Now we're hearing that it could be August 21st. And apparently people are heading to Alabama because this is the day when they say that President Trump is going to be reinstated in Cullman, Alabama. He's going to be holding a big rally there. And so a number of social media forums and groups have said, this is the day we're going to Cullman. This is the day that he will be reinstated as president of the United States. The Alabama Republican Party announced on Monday that former President Trump is coming to Alabama, and he'll be holding a Save America rally in conjunction with the Alabama Republican Party. Now, he has been out raising all kinds of money. He has now outperformed any other Republican in fundraising, President Trump has. And apparently he's been, according to reports, been holding meetings with senior staff, telling them to get ready. Okay. The Daily Beast, though, is reporting this morning a difference on this date. Daily Beast is saying that the MyPillow guy is now punting on his timeline, and basically saying that the timeline has now shifted, so it's going to be moved up to a little bit later in the year. So it could be September. What do you guys think? When do you think it will happen? When is Trump going to be reinstated?
It sounds kind of like that guy. Wasn't there a reverend that kept predicting that Jesus was going to return, and then it didn't happen, and so he'd say, oh, it didn't happen because of this, and then he'd put it out another day, and people just kept following him.
That's what they always do.
Yeah.
Right? These nut jobs, they continue to move this, move the goalpost on this. Right? They're like, well, no, it's going to be this date now because, things shifted a little bit. Like we're getting our ducks together, and we're shifting our timeline. So now it's not August 13th anymore. It's being moved up. Like I said, I wish it was a joke, but I think there are real world implications here, especially if there are people that believe this and they want to go do something crazy again. Want to suit up, bring guns, go to the Capitol.
I think
try to cause another insurrection. I mean,
I think this time though, if they don't have military presence that we're at the Black Lives Matter rally at the Capitol, if they don't have military all around the steps or whatever, then they're letting this happen again. If they get inside this time, they will know for sure that they're letting this happen.
Yeah, exactly. And well, we know that there were I mean, we know that there was insiders inside the police force. We know it. It's been reported. And so, and you saw the videos of them just like opening the doors and letting these people in so they'd come in and smash stuff and steal stuff.
Well, and how come nobody ever talks about the people that were handing bats out of the basement window and the people that were hitting the window and Trump supporters were pulling them down, telling them not to do that? Like, those videos have been completely wiped from the internet.
No, it doesn't fit a narrative, right?
Well, that's true.
It doesn't fit a narrative, so you gotta hide that stuff, of course.
Yeah. Just like the redacted emails. Gotta hide the truth.
So, and to me, so I always look at what's the underlying thing here, right? To me, the underlying thing is we've got to funnel billions of dollars more into Capitol security. That's what their plan was, right? Now, like, we got to create like a police state around Washington, D.C. The Capitol Police getting, what was it, billions of dollars in additional funding now? So they get billions of dollars in additional funding. The Capitol Police, we continue to funnel billions of taxpayer dollars to creating a police state, essentially. We can put up barriers and walls and everything else. Yeah, but to your point, like, as we approach the September date that is apparently supposed to be the coronation of President Trump, once again, and they don't have some sort of protective perimeter set up and there's not some sort of National Guard presence or something else there, one wonders, right? And how much money we spend. Like, why did this happen? We spend all this money to make sure that we're protected, but there's no force there. So we'll see what the My Pillow guy says. I mean, I'm keeping I hang on his every word.
I think somebody should put a pillow in his mouth. Like, he should just walk around with a pillow in his mouth, because that man should not be allowed to speak in public.
I think that's true. By the way, he said he's pulling his ads off of Fox News, My Pillow guy. He's like, I'm done putting my ads up on Fox News. I just can't support them anymore. They're now in the tank with corporate Republicans and they want to attack President Trump. They're not in my camp anymore. They're not in my camp. And he spent millions of dollars on ads on that channel.
Well, and I'm just kidding too about him being silenced, because I am a free speech purist, so I believe even that guy has the right to say what he wants to say. But I just wish the media wouldn't elevate him the way that they do.
Well, and so many people are like, yeah, I mean, this is going to happen. This is the truth. This is about to happen here. We're really, Trump is going to be back in office it could be August, it could be September. He's going to be back to save us all. Get ready. Get ready. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. You can also become a channel member by going to morninginvest.com/join, where you can stick it to the mainstream media and support independent journalism. We're able to bring you the stories that you won't see on any of the major billionaire-backed networks. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time, everyone.